Hey guys, today we are going to be looking at the Transformers Cybertron Scout class, um, Backstop, and he is a little rhino, just a little, uh, like robotic, rhino, little robotic rhino. His head can swivel a little bit, tail can't turn, go up and down, go up and down. There's a little bit of little detailing in this like mustardy plastic. Legs can go forward. They're on ball joints, as you can see by that slot. So they can tilt, they can pivot, and all that. They got knees. Both of them have knees, so you can at least get him to walk. He doesn't have too much articulation, but he can at least walk, or you can get him into walking poses. But yeah, he's just a nice little gray rhino. So he is a scout class, as I said, and scout class was just a size class that bridged legends, so little guys like this, to deluxes, so like Hotshot in Cybertron, for an example. He's from Cybertron, he's from the Jungle Planet. Yeah, he just little rhino guy. So, yeah, so Scout class is one of my favorite like size classes because they're like big enough to like fit in your hand, but they're not small enough as like a Legends to where they have like too simplistic transformations. They have the simplicity of a Legends, just a tiny bit more, but they have the articulation and the bigger size of like a Deluxe. They're not as big as Deluxe, but they're bigger. So I really wish they'd bring back, like scout classes as a size class, but I don't really care that much because we still have really good toys like this that you can pick up on eBay for like $5. I got this guy at BotCon this year for like, I want to say like $5-6. Can't remember. I think it was like $5 because didn't have a cyber key, but these little scout classes from basically all the eras that the size class was around, they're not worth that much money. Just they're not. I don't know why. Just there isn't a lot of money. So per the like gimmick of Cybertron, I didn't come with. There is a cyber key port. I don't have his cyber key, but I have this nail file, and you just press on that. Probably can't see it. There's a button in there. You can see it just a tiny bit. That like mustard colored tab that I'm pointing at. You just press that, and his horn extends, which it's dumb. It's really dumb to be frank. When like a lot of guys, they have like gimmicks. They get like extra weapons. They get a gun. They have like missile launchers or something. He just gets a extended horn, I think. Horn. I can't remember what rhinos have. I think it's a horn. But first thing that I thought of when I saw this extended, he's a can opener. Or, crack open a cold one, Yeah, it's cool. It exists. Not saying that it's lazy, but at least he has a gimmick. At least it's not dumb like Jetfires, where it's just just activates a sound, kind of weird, but yeah. But where this guy really shines is his transformation. He has a pretty good Rhino mode. He has a pretty different robot mode. But really where I think he shines is his very, very different transformation. So we'll get into that. So you're going to fold up his tail like so. It'll go in flush. You're going to come under here, fold out his hand like so. That's what hinders the articulation of the head a little bit. We're going to hinge down the legs on these. They're connected to these bars, and they hinge down. Sometimes, like the sculpt gets in the way of itself, so you have to work around it. and just press them together. On my copy, these pegs are a little tight, so I don't like to like compress them a lot. Sorry. I don't like to compress them a whole lot because I don't transform them a lot, but that's one thing that I do like about the Scout classes is they're big like palm toys, but you can still just set them on like a shelf or desk or something. But since I transform not a lot, but the times that I do transform them, I like the fact that I don't have to struggle or get something like this file and like pry open his legs and risk damaging the plastic. That's just something that I found is don't compress that to where that seam's gone, because number one, it won't be gone because it's like rounded. They're not like sharp. So no matter how hard you compress them, that gap will still be there. Not as big, but it'll still be there. Like the feet, they're fully compressed and there's still a gap. But I just don't like that because I don't want to rip my fingernails off. But you just unhinge all that, and it's on a slider, so you pull it out, swivel that around, and now you come right there, and you flip up his little head. Just adjust the camera a little bit, and here he is. Here is little Backstop. And don't tell me that there isn't a guy that transforms like him. There's guys that are similar, like Cybertron Mudflap, and a lot of other guys that transform similar to him. But for a beast mode, he's definitely rocking the kibble. He's got his rhino head right here. His feet are asymmetrical. His arm is literally the butt of the rhino. So he's definitely rocking it. But back-wise, he has no back kibble. He has no, like, weird kibble like the original Beast Wars Rhinox, which, is basically a shell former. So yeah, he's kibbly, but he wears it good. Like, he's not just like, oh, just drape it over my body. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna wear it like a Halloween costume. I'm gonna be a little red bloke in, a rhino suit or whatever, and I love his little face. I love his little face. Eyes are painted in gold. Little bar is like, I think that's gunmetal gray. Obviously, there's no articulation out of his head, but he is just a fun, cute little Scout class guy. You can just hold him in your palm. Not really portable enough to like be like at Legends or something like that, but he definitely is a great desk toy because you can just transform him in like 2 seconds. And he has a little bit of articulation, swivel, full 360, can go in. Legs can go not really back. They can, oh wait, I forgot. Gotta extend his waist. So, can go back, go forward, same thing, forward, back, swivel, hinge, and then this could be like a claw, so that's a hinge. So yeah, he's just, for how inexpensive he is, or any of his different variants, like they colored him like dark, like olive green and like black, for I think Universe 08, I want to say. And he's cool, but I remember watching him. I remember seeing him show up for like however many seconds or how many minutes, whatever. When I watched Cybertron when I was younger, and I was like, hey, that guy's cool. I want him. But I never got him until now. And I really like it because I have a toy that I've really wanted, and I got it during BotCon. So, yeah. For what he's worth, he's not good. Like, he's not, like, objectively good. Articulation isn't the greatest. Looks aren't for everyone. I love the look of him. I love everything about him. But for what he's worth, $5, $5 to $10 on eBay, or even probably cheaper on some other places. Even if you don't like him, I'd just get him just to have him in the collection. If you have a couple Cybertron toys, I'd just pick him up because not not that much money. This guy's the same price like 18 years later as a modern core class. You know, you may want that core class, but you can get, this guy. I don't know, but I like him. So that's really it. Just he is a guy that is a rhino. So the next time, see ya.